All right, welcome back. Now, debunking rumors, of course, is one of the major things that a Ministry of Information tries to do by giving it the right kind of information out there. And the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy in Lagos State, Honorable Kehinde Bamgbatan, is joining us to talk about the online platforms in Lagos. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Honorable Commissioner.
It's a pleasure to be here.
You're very welcome, sir.
So, usually, what one usually finds is that sometimes a rumor breaks, and usually it breaks online with this social media age. And one of the most important things people should do is to go to credible platforms where they can then get the right information or the exact facts about whatever it is that has happened. Of course, that's what you're trying to achieve by joining us this morning, sir.
Yes, the whole idea is to recognize the fact that information has changed in terms of the rapidity of dissemination and in terms of the sources of dissemination, and it has become very important for credible organizations with responsibility to people to provide information to come and play in that space. The Lagos State government recognized this about 6 years ago and been trying to catch up, but considering the rate at which social media platforms are coming on, in which individuals themselves are becoming active on the social media space, and realizing that media has moved essentially from the traditional concerns, TV, radio, to now online and social media. There are 162 mobile phones right now in the country. We feel we have to play more active role there. So what we've done is to revamp the website and provide more information and enable people to get accurate, authentic information about what is happening in Lagos State, right on their Twitter handles or on their Facebook, or by visiting the website of Lagos State government. This is very critical because for you to function in this city today, you need to have information. For example, if you look at the website today, it tells us that on Wednesday it's likely to rain. So you already know that on Wednesday, when you're leaving home, you may need to take an umbrella along with you. This is how people are able to live their lives. On the website right now, we have the retail prices of goods and services in our markets. So you, as a bachelor, you want to plan what you are going to the grocery store. You need to know exactly what are the prevailing prices.
So the website is essentially now more than just promoting Lagos State government's activities.
Yes.
It's now more social, authentic, engaging people.
Engaging people. So and we now have what we call about 10 chat lines now, where you can even get information about Lagos State. So it's not just that we are giving information, we are also waiting for those who may want to have inquiries. So the whole idea is, we are at a time when we are getting to the Yuletide period. We are also at a time when we are in a political campaign period, when interpretation of facts and figures becomes even very, very important. So we need to constantly dish out the facts and figures as we know it, so that people will be armed, with the required statistics to be able to engage, to be able to use it to analyze, and to be able to understand what is happening around them.
So I would like to find out what the exact website address is, then also the exact handles, so that there's no mistakes made.
For example, for the website, it's www.lagosstate.gov.ng.
Okay.
For the Facebook, it's at follow LASG. At Twitter, it's at follow LASG. And on Instagram, it's Lagos GOVT.
All right.
And these are running as we speak.
Lagos GOVT.
That's for Instagram. So basically, I mean, for the benefit of the public, it's lagosstate.gov.ng. That's gov.ng. That's the authentic Lagos State website.
Yes.
And then on Twitter, it's at follow LASG. On Facebook, it's follow LASG, and then on Instagram is Lagos GOVT, and you can get accurate information from Lagos State from all those handles. And
that's very important. And that basically is actually to encourage more people to come onto that website, and use the information. We have various channels. We use Lagos State Television is there, Radio Lagos is there, and every day we push out not less than 20 press releases, which are put into the traditional media. But we think now that, consider that we are trying to build a new community, a virtual community, that share information concerning how to run Lagos. Now, we are encouraging traffic into that place. We believe that if we can target 1 million this year, by December this year, we think we'll be able to achieve our purpose. We are talking about 22 million Lagosians, and we believe that 2.9 million among them are actually active on the social media and online. So we're trying to get started with like 1 million of them coming onto our virtual community to share information about what Lagos State is doing, and then be able to use this information to run their lives. And we want to also thank many Lagosians that have been able to come to us. By our visits, our ranking is going on every day. We're 97 right now in Nigeria ranking, and that is the state that has the highest ranking right now in using the SEMrush program. So we think that the reason for coming is to actually appeal to Lagosians, to come onto the website, to use this website, to join us in building a virtual community where we can share up-to-date, real, on-time information about Lagos.
Information I believe a lot of people need is information about emergency services, talking about the fire service, talking about ambulances and healthcare and things like that. Do we have that kind of information?
Yes, of course there is. We have, in fact, the emergency agency numbers, not just the standard one of 6767 that you have. We are now taking care of other agencies that provide Lasambos, for example, the fire services. We've broken them down. So if you go on the website now, you'll find more specific organizations and their numbers, so that it's easier for you to be able to respond to emergencies.
What's our response time, estimated response time? If you send a message on the website or to one of these numbers, how quickly do we get a response?
Minimum of 30 minutes, because we have a command and control center with about 50 people taking calls all the time from people. And once you call this number, it will be referred to them immediately. So we want people to use this information more and to come into this community, sign up and be part of us, so that we can get real, accurate information. So there's no reason for anyone to engage in rumors. There's no reason for anyone in Lagos to be putting out fake news. And we must commend the online community, the bloggers. They have acknowledged that they are using this resource, and it's been helping them a lot. I mean, many people who run online newspapers, you need very good, accurate news. And you can come here and upload from us. That's why we are here. So the idea is, let us have a virtual community where there's information that is accurate, authentic, so that people do not have any reason whatsoever to rely on fake news to run their lives.
All right. Thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner, for giving us that relevant information here on the show. Of course, I'm sure that a lot of our viewers will check out the website. They'll take your word for it, and they'll also be asking questions as well. We know that our viewers are very, very active on social media.
I believe TVC too will be part of it.
Oh, of course. We're definitely a part of it. So for all your hard work in Lagos State, we want to reward you this morning, sir. We shall be taking you to the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
Where you'll be sampling something special that we've made.
Nice.
Let's
I'm actually
go,
hungry.
Yeah. It's time for breakfast, sir. Please, let's.
You're welcome, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good.
All right.
So this is the Honorable Commissioner. Please have a seat here.
Yes, sir.
This is Chef Ofe. She gives everything for free. You're not going to pay.
Honor to meet you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please sit, sir.
Please take a seat, sir.
All right.
Why did you give me a punch? I don't understand.
Chef Ofe has made this delicious rice for you. It's called rejuvenated rice. With plantain and beef. All right. So we'd like you to try it and enjoy.
This looks amazing.
Yeah.
And while that is
Happening.
happening.
She should be telling us how she put it together.
Oh yeah.
Okay, rejuvenated rice is just when you have leftover boiled rice that you don't want to go to waste, no stew. So you just get some veggies, toss it together, put the rice inside, spice it, season it, and voila, fried rice.
Fried rice, very nice.
How long does it take to prepare this?
Less than 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Chef Ofe, well done.
All right.
I hope there's more for us.
Mike is there already.
There's nothing.
Mike is not coming.
Have a taste.
Okay,
know when
so
I know what it means.
while we are
Yes, sir.
tasting the rice, we shall also be getting ready to close the show. Big thank you to our friends over at home.